welcome back to my channel. This is Nicole with Made from Scrap, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my Outgoing Bridgerton Swap. This is a swap with the Cheeky Bum. She is on both YouTube and Instagram, and she does a lot of swaps here in the US, and this one is open both US and internationally. So I have one of each partner, so I've made two of these, and they are on their way out the door to them, so I hope that they reach their destination safely. For this swap, what we needed to do was a tag flip, at least 5 embellished tags, a handmade card, a memory dex card or an ATC card, and we needed to have creative packaging and a $5 gift. Store-bought gift. So this is part of my creative packaging. You might say, not too creative, but it is a photo box, so I figured it could at least be reused, and it is for one of my partners at least needs to be mailed internationally, so I'm hoping that it keeps it together well. But let's take a peek inside. So this box will open up to reveal the gates of the Bridgerton household, and so we have all this loveliness, these flowers that we have here with the moss on the top of what I intend to look like gates here at the Bridgerton house, but of course they're golden. And then I have a couple of little trophies here from Dollar Tree. I have some faux lavender spikes here that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and then I just stuck these in. So these are attached. Everything is intended to be able to be reused, but these are attached with some glue dots down at the bottom to the box, so those can come out. These can come out and be reused, so they are just stuck in there like that. But let's take these out one thing at a time, and then we can see what is underneath. So here, this is all from a sprig, a floral sprig, and what I did is I went ahead and cut it apart from I think that's a little bright, with my wire snips, and then I just hot glued it. So I hot glued it onto a piece of cardstock here that I created, just scored it, and like I said, hot glued these things on here so that it could be reused and removed easily. Okay, and there are a couple of other sprigs that I had on the side there. Then I have these two die cut pieces that are just laid in here so that they can be reused. Okay, then this is my card, my handmade card. So dearest reader, I put a couple of feathers here from a package of feathers from Dollar Tree. I used a die that I've had in my stash to create this card, and I used some gold stickles up here to give a little bit of interest. This is from a stamp set that I'll share with you shortly. And then I have a little sentiment inside, and that is the back. Okay. So that is my card. Then I used a piece of white cardstock here that I just, again, scored it so that they had some legs to go down the inside. I used a circle punch for a little notch so I can easily take this out. But that's it. And that's just a scored piece of cardstock. And we reveal the goodies inside. So we have our tag flip here. So I'll go ahead and run through that. Put these to the side. So I have these trim pieces that I added on here so that those can be reused. And then this first tag I made a crown basically out of the Elf album die from Scrap Diva, and just reimagined it to put it upside down so that it could be a crown. Okay, so I've cut it out a couple of times so that I had the gold foil paper and then some cardstock here for the outer limits of that die. Then I put some fantasy fibers that I picked up from Country Craft Creations in here for the Queen's hair. I have some of these gears in the background. This all came from a package I believe I picked up from Hobby Lobby years ago, so I was using things out of my stash. A couple of jemmies from Dollar Tree. I have the Graphic 45 paper collections that I've used throughout here, so I'm glad to be diving into that. I have a little bit of lace here at the bottom, an acrylic rose here, and a little wooden bug, right, if you're familiar with the show. And I have a couple of little foil leaves, not leaves, feathers here at the top. Now on the background of this die, I did use some of my stamps that I embossed in gold. Some of the decorations here, you can see a little bit of it there. And then I used a stencil, flower stencil, right here with my distress crayons and paste, I should say paste, and then used the distress crayons on it to do like a little watercoloring there. Okay, so that is the front of the tag. The back of this tag is just a piece of cardstock. Okay, then I have these little wax seals that I created. So I thought those were fun to include. There's like one of those little silhouette things in there. Do you call it silhouette? What do you call it? I don't remember the name. Anyway, and there's some that say with love, and then there's a bee one on this. Okay, my next tag is this embroidery hoop here. So I made this embroidery hoop. I have the gold foil at the top. You can see it there. I have a glitter paper here, but it doesn't come off type of glitter, but so isn't that nice? I picked that up from Country Craft Creations, so I had that in my stash. I went ahead and die cut out a piece after I embossed this silhouette on there. It's not called that, a cameo. I have this foiled scissor here, and then I used some foiled thread to go ahead and actually I poked with my pokey tool through the die cut, and then I stitched around the edge of this foam piece here to try to make it look like it's being embroidered onto this piece of fabric, which is not fabric, but it's a graphic 45 paper. Okay, and then I have some gold foil over here as well. Kind of see all the goodness there. It's not focusing, but I hope you get the drift. And then on the back, I have just another piece of cardstock here in the center, and then on the outside, I used a piece of cardstock that is wood grain so that it would look hopefully like an embroidery hoop. Okay. My next tag is this one, and it is using a window die. So I tried to use a graphic 45 paper that looks like wallpaper perhaps. I used a couple of trim pieces here and a sticker. This window die, I die cut out the window. I took out the rectangles, and then I used some ink blending tool with one of my old Stampin' Up! Ink pads. I think it's called Soft Sky, and went ahead and did that inking on those. Then I put them back in, and I used Nouveau Clear medium to go ahead and make it look like this, hopefully like window panes. There we go, you can see that. Then this is a sticker from Dollar Tree, and I went ahead and cut a slit with my straight edge in there, and I put some ephemera pieces down in there with some foam dots to give it some dimension. So I thought that that was cool. And then on the back side of that tag, I created a little pocket here with a cut apart. Dreaming is doing. And then I have some little add-on pieces. I can't remember if this came from Prima or not, but I thought it looked really good. What is that from, Nicole? Yeah, Prima journaling cards. This is from, so small. Oh my gosh, I can't read that. Something Garden. Yeah, if you know the name of that. Fantastic, I cannot read that. Anyway, some journaling cards there, and then some cut aparts from the paper collection. So isn't that perfect, Ephemera Queen? I thought those were super fun. Okay, so those are going to go into that pocket there. And then my fourth tag is going to be this one. So this one was fun. I do use, by the way, 110-pound cardstock for the base of these tags so that they're pretty thick. Okay. So what I did with this tag is I cut out the base piece, and then I basically used, oh gosh, this stuff, Versamark Fine ink, and I just like swiped the pad across the edge of the paper all around. And then what I did is I took foil pieces that I got from Dollar Tree. This is from the Crafter Square. This is just foil flakes. And I went ahead and put that down onto that piece. No, before I put the foil, sorry. Versamark first. Then I used something that I received from Stampin' Up! Out of my stash a while ago. It is a powder, and it's a sticky powder. So you put the powder on there, you emboss it, it becomes sticky, and then you use the foil. So that's what I did. After I foiled the edges of those, I die cut out this piece around the edge. I put it in my little spritzing box, and I used some mica stains in order to get this kind of bronzy color, so that you would have a mix of the gold foil showing through and the bronze. Then I took a piece of copier paper. I don't know why I can't think, but copier paper. I die cut out that copier paper, and then I placed it on top of that piece that I had made for the tag, and then I used my oxide sprays and two different versions, oxide spray and a distress spray stain, and created this. I used my heat tool to go ahead and dry it, and then I removed this piece of copier paper, and I had the background. Then I created the die cut with the foam backing of the hot air balloon, and isn't that fun? Look at the dimension on that. And that's another piece of graphic 45 paper. I have a little bow, pearl bow out of my stash, and then I have some layered stickers here that just says enjoy today. And then on the back side of that one, I have a little cardstock piece, a sticker here down at the bottom, hello my dear, and then another sticker from Dollar Tree, just another hot air balloon. Thought that would be fun. And then last but not least, this is my 5th tag here, and of course I had to make a teapot with it. So with this die, I did place it on some foam. I cut it out of foam as well, and I think these foams are 3mm foams that I have a roll of it that I purchased a long time ago, and I've just been using and using and using, and it's just really easy. So I cut it out into sections and then put it through the die cut machine. So here I cut out the words tea party, and these sections of the teapot, all from this foil cardstock. Does anybody know what this is? It's a little bit thicker, but it really die cuts beautifully. This is a border strip that they sell at Dollar Tree. Usually it's used by teachers, right, to put up on their bulletin boards, and that's what I used there to give it some really cool shine, I feel like. Okay, and then there's a wax seal that I made. Here's a couple of flowers from my stash. These are a couple of the stamps from this collection, this graphic 45 collection. It's a different one than previous, but anyhow. And then I have a couple of little heart flatbacks from Doodlebug there. Okay, and then on the back side of that tag, I just used another piece of the cut apart from the collection. I roughed up the edges. I twirled the corners here over, so rounded those over, and then I went ahead and used a border strip down at the bottom. So I think this tag flip, I don't know, I had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed looking at that. Let's take a look at the rest of the goodies though. So here we have an envelope that I made and just decorated with an ephemera piece, and of course another little feather. And then I have a little Velcro dot there to open up this envelope, and I created a bunch of little stamps, and I stamped a bunch of stamps and die cut them for my partner. So I have Society Today, a little crown, a little fan, some diamonds, of course. We have some sentiments that say, "You are flawless, my dear," "Time to spill the tea," "You're the king of my heart." Okay, I think there's another one, isn't there? Oh, I've got to find the one that says "Dearest gentle reader," or "Dearest reader." Anyway, look at these little goodies. So you got Daphne there, you got the Queen, course, sorry, Penelope, the Queen, Daphne, and the King. How cute are these? These are from stamps that are from Stamp Anything. This is a small business in the U.S. It is Stamp and then Anything, so it's ANNIE THING. So check them out. They come out with really fun collections for stamps and dies. So that is really cool. I loved getting those. That was fun. Okay, let's put that little thing back. And then another part, oops, just came out, is my memory decks. So I used a gold foiled doily, and then this is a flower from a prior swap that I received, so I'm glad to be using that. And then this is my memory decks card. So I've layered up a couple things here. I have a paper, I guess mache type of mold that I used in order to create these stacked teacups. I have a die cut diamond out of some silver foil there. I have some gemmy bling down here that's from Dollar Tree. I used a flower out of my stash that I picked up, I think, I don't know, years ago on AliExpress. Here's another gold foil feather from Dollar Tree, some ephemera pieces from, I think this is a Holtz thing. And then I used, let's see, another bee here on top of a book, and I stitched down the spine of the book there. And then I have a stencil here that I used some matte paste in order to create that honeycomb shape. I used a circle die here. This is old Stampin' Up! Cardstock, so I'm glad to be using that. And then I did, of course, the little teapot here with the steam and some vellum. And then on the back side, I have my information tucked in here on a card. And then I have a little, another little teapot, or not teapot, but cup, a teacup, and a metal filigree piece there so that I can tuck that right in like so. So I thought that that was cute. And I have another couple little goodies here for my partner. This little bag. This is about reading, so I have a couple of magnets there, some additional filigree pieces, and let's see. Oh, I thought this might be a good idea, so let me know if you think so, but I put on a garment pin some fun colored paper clips. So those are some goodies, odds and ends. Just thought that that was fun. We have another little bag here with another cute little trophy, a glass bug, butterfly in there. And then there's some wood pieces in here that are, I'm not going to take it out, but leaves and flowers, and then some little gold blinged bows that are in there. I have a fun little pen, because why not? Isn't that cute? Why not? Gold foiled straws to use on a project, so I had to decorate it with a little feather. And then I have this little bag, this little tote bag that I have some of my store-bought goodies in for my partners. So let's take that out. Okay. Set that to the side. Oop, catching that. Sorry, making you dizzy. I'm sorry. Okay. Some bug socks. Right? Thought that that was fun. Hopefully familiar with the story. Otherwise, most of this won't even make any sense. There's some stickers. Some additional bugs. There's the letter post. Thought that was fun. Sticker collection to give. There's some bling and some additional bling, because you have to have bling. And then a die with some bugs to be created. So I thought all of that was super fun, and I hope you have enjoyed seeing what I put together for my Outgoing swap. I had a ton of fun creating this, and I really look forward to seeing you back here on my channel. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Write me a note below in the comments and let me know what your favorite part of what I created was. And you know, maybe I'll see you around on a swap real soon. Okay, until next time, everyone. Happy crafting, you all. Goodbye.